Aquarius. Welcome back to Angels Light Tarot. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly message from our angels for the week of August the 26th through September the 1st, 2019. Okay, angels and guides, we need some positive energy for Aquarius. What is going on for Aquarius? Angels, positive energy for unpredictable Aquarius. All right, okay. You know you can't predict an Aquarian. All right, so what is going on for these, 7 little days? Just 7. That's it. Just 7. Thank you, angels. I love it when you're so quick. Okay. All right, angels. What is going on? Angels, thank you, angels. I so appreciate, what is going on here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's get right into this Aquarius. Now, major theme for the week is I feel like the 8 of Swords reversed. I kind of feel like with the 7 of Spades and the 8 of Hearts, I feel like mentally and emotionally, I feel like your mental and your emotions are, tied together. And I feel like your emotions and your mental and your thought process, I feel like it's returning to a way of being, like you feel like things are turning back to the way they were. And I feel like it's a feeling, it's a thought, and like you might be returning from a trip, and this trip might be, it might not be a physical trip, but I feel like it might be a mental trip. Maybe you had a dream or things of that nature. But I do feel like there is a return of feelings and thinking, and I feel like this return is not making you feel very happy. It's not making you feel like you're feeling like you need to do the spiritual work, right? And this 8 of Hearts, I feel like there is some power. I feel like there's some power struggles. That's what I feel. I feel like there's some power struggles here, because I feel like you're returning to a place emotionally and thought process of maybe you don't feel like you have control over a situation. That's what I'm feeling like. And it's like you're returning to a situation where you don't have control. That's what I'm picking. That's it. You're returning to a situation where you don't have control. No, but that does not mean, with this 8 of Hearts, that does not mean that you have the opportunity to bully. No, that means that maybe I'm feeling like this 7 of Spades is kind of saying, don't be attached to your thoughts, your feelings. Don't be attached to it. I feel like there's something going on within yourself, and I feel like you're returning to something that you left, and I feel like it has something to do with space, time, thoughts, being, emotions, and I feel like you're struggling with it. You're struggling with getting power. I feel like you're struggling with getting power. Now, in the recent past, you had the 8 of Wands reversed with the King of Clubs and the 5 of Diamonds. So I feel like in the recent past, the communication was not the way that you wanted it to be. It wasn't coming to you as quickly or as much as you would like it. But I feel like you were tapped in and you knew the reason why it wasn't forthcoming. And you realized that there was a change, a shift in values. Maybe your values shifted. Maybe someone else's values shifted around you. Or maybe even it had something to do with finances. Maybe the communication weren't coming because you were focused on connecting to source, and I'm picking up changes. There were changes in the past, and I feel like it has something to do with communication. So you had to like, why do I feel silent treatment? Maybe you were communicating more so on text versus verbal. Maybe the text messages didn't come as much as you would have liked. I feel like someone was standing their ground with this King of Clubs. Maybe someone was standing their ground and changes had to be made. Yeah. Let me know how that played out in your recent past, okay? All right, so now, in the middle of the week, we have the Justice card reversed with the Ace of Hearts and the Jack of Diamonds. So I feel like you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for the universe to balance things out. What I feel like in the middle of the week, you're still waiting. And this Ace of Hearts, it is you who is waiting. And I feel like with this Jack of Diamonds, I feel like you feel like something crafty is going on. You feel like maybe you're doing something crafty. And that's why justice hasn't been, because, the Jack, he's not a king. He's not, kings are like honorable, and they typically do the right thing, even if it's cold, even though it's insensitive. They feel like they do the right thing. But with the Jack, they feel like, if I can get away with this, or if I could just play around and do this, blah, 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 blah. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. And if it's not that, then I feel like you might be doing some creative work, okay? Some creative work. But it definitely has something to do with you, and it definitely has something to do with justice not turning over as quickly as you would like it to in the middle of the week. I feel with this Ace, you might even be, there might be a little bit of selfishness going on, and this selfishness might be you, or it could be someone else in your sphere, okay? Now, by the end of the week, you might even be feeling alone. Okay? Yeah. Now, by the end of the week, we have the Hermit card reversed, the Four of Diamonds, and the King of Hearts. So by the end of the week, I do feel like there is some period that you might feel alone, okay? Like you're going within. Well, by the end of the week, I feel like you've spent that time alone, and you've done that soul searching, and you're ready to come out, and you're ready to get your I feel like either your finances secure or your values secure, and you're ready to stand up and I feel like be emotionally powerful. Now, because you have the Eight of Hearts, which is emotional power, and the King of Hearts was emotional power, be careful on how you wield your sword or swing your sword, because you could push people to the limit, or you could push people away emotionally. So be careful with that energy. Make sure it's coming from a place of love. Make sure it's coming from a place of, because this can be controlling. So make sure you are not in a place of, I'm trying to control a situation. Sometimes it's better to step back and allow people to be and do who they need to be. That is the true king. That is the king that says, you know what? I don't need to control you. I don't need to control the situation, because I am a king in my own right, okay? I don't need to tell you what to do. No, because I just don't need to tell you what to do. That's what I'm feeling. I don't need to control you, because I'm controlling myself. Yes, all right? Now, bonus. 10 of Wands. Yes, the struggle, the uphill battle. You're feeling like finally it's over. Yes, but there's still work to be done. You're still not well received. No. Now, that does not mean because things aren't working out as quickly as you like to become to become the controlling person again, to become, what is the word? Bossy, opinionated. It's my way or the highway, right? Because if you do, you will be the 5 of diamonds. You will be left out in the cold, focusing on something that you're like, I can't get to this right now. I just can't get to this right now. Like the universe has something else for you, but you're focused on that thing that you pushed away. That's what I feel like, that you pushed away. And you know what? The Joker is saying, there's some things that are involved in all of this that are kind of like, you didn't expect it. You didn't see this coming. And now you're like, oh my God, I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming. And this is another control card of, yeah, right? And because you didn't see this coming, I feel like now you know. Now it's like, you know what? You're either non-attached to the situation or you are feeling hurt because of the situation. So it's almost like I do feel like there is a bit of a power struggle, emotionally, spiritually, thought process. And I feel like you're trying to control a situation that doesn't need to be controlled. Okay. Sometimes things happen and sometimes you need to, it's almost like, when we're parents, right? And we're teaching our child how to ride a bike without what do you call those things? The training wheels, right? And you can hold on and you can say, do this and give instruction and blah, 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 blah. But eventually you're going to have to let them go and you're going to have to allow them to ride their bike without your assistance. You're going to have to let them fall. You're going to have to let them skin their knee. And then once they do all of that and they're riding their bike and they're looking at you like, I did it. Right? Okay. That's the king. That's the king. Allowing that child to go out, or that person or that situation to go out and do it the way, like you've done, you've taught, you've done it all. Now it's time to see the results of what you've taught. Because if you keep pushing and you keep pushing and they're never going to get it. They're never, ever. It's like, don't become the training wheels, okay? You've taken them off. Since you've taken them off, just allow. And if this situation falls or that person falls, and it might be a kid, okay? It might be a kid. If they fall, you allow them to fall. You allow them to skin their knee. But you know what? Eventually, they're going to get back up and they're going to say, I could do it by myself, right? Yes, okay? I send you joy. Namaste. And much, much love sent your way.